Okay. Hello, welcome to some fun Magic Arena gameplay today. This is Boros Exile for Standard. Let's start here over here with Pia. Pia Nalaar is a legendary 2/3 in Boros colors that gives Thopters you control haste, and when you play a land or from exile or cast a spell from exile, you make a 1/1 Thopter with flying. There was a period of time briefly in Pioneer where there was this Boros Exile deck that was roaming around. Pretty much right when Pia came out, like that was an instant like build around for me. I've been playing with her in Standard for a long time. She carried me to a 3-0 at my local game store in a modern event, I guess. So she wants you to play cards from exile, and then she makes a bunch of Thopters with haste, and it's not super hard to spit out a ton of Thopters with her. You can chain off with a lot of cheap spells. Going into exile, you can chain off a ton of just back to back spells, spitting out a ton of Thopters for a ton of damage in the air. They make for great chump blockers too if you need just to buy some time. So what we're looking to do with this deck is, well, exile stuff, hopefully resolve Pia, and then play some stuff from exile. So as for exiling cards, we have, of course, Ren's Resolve, which just exiles the top 2 cards of your library. You can play them to the end of your next turn for 2 mana. Very efficient card for this deck. We previously also had Reckless Impulse, but that's no longer in Standard, but at least we still have this one. Slick Shot Show Off is a very aggressive, fun threat. I think he doesn't see too much play anymore, but because he has Plot, we can plot him on turn 2, and then turn 3 cast Pia, cast him from Plot, make a Thopter instantly before opponents have a chance to respond at the very least. And then get in there for a little bit of damage with him and the Thopter. Emberheart Challenger, when he's targeted with spell or ability, for the first time each turn, you get to exile top card of your library. You may play it this turn. Unfortunately, this is only this turn, but it's still a good card for this. As for targeting him, we only really have Shelter by Ghosts, and in a pinch, we can use a Burst Lightning. It's not often that actually pays off. Just having a good hasty body is pretty good most of the time. Clockwork Percussionist, simple. 1 mana, 1/1 haste. When it dies, we exile top card of our library. We can play it until the end of our next turn. Great early game threat to just get a little bit of damage in, and then we can just send it, either use as a chump blocker or send it into its death to get that card in exile. It's nice because it replaces itself, so we don't ever really go down a card. Count on Luck. This is a new Aether Drift card that I think is honestly pretty good. It's basically the red Phyrexian Arena. 3 red to play it. Enchantment. When you at the beginning of your upkeep, you exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Simple card, but very effective. This I've found to be an amazing engine for keeping us going in longer games. Without further ado, let's start getting into some games. So like I said, right now we're just playing best of 1. If this does well, I might end up putting together a sideboard. This is exactly like what we want to see for a starting hand. We've got the ability to play a turn. We can go turn 1 Clockwork Percussionist, turn 2 we'll plot the Slick Shot, turn 3 Pia, cast a Slick Shot, get our advantage. I see our opponent is playing black, which means they probably have cut downs, which is something we need to consider for Pia, because she unfortunately does get cut down. If they're thinking about offing the Clockwork Percussionist for some reason, well, they'll probably wait till our turn to do that. They looked at it for a second. Okay, so they're just playing. This is Golgari mid-range, most likely. So we're in for a grindy match, I think. Plotting the Slick Shot will probably incentivize them to want to hold up removal here. We'll see what they do. Preacher, sure. Ooh, we drew the Serra Redeemer. This could be a Serra Redeemer game. They tapped out. So what I think we'll do is let's play a mountain. Let's play Pia. Let's play the Slick Shot. You always want to follow up if you do the play the way I just did. Or if you want to do the play I just did, where you plot a Slick Shot and play Pia, you always want to make sure as soon as you cast Pia, the very next thing you do is cast the Slick Shot. Or really just if you have things in exile and you play Pia, you always want to try to cast one of those first, just because since when she comes into play, there's no triggers, nothing that your opponent never gets priority, which means you can cast something before they can respond. And because she has a cast trigger, you'll get her trigger even if they had like a kill spell like this. So I'm not surprised that they had it. I'm fine with them doing that. We've got a Sarah Redeemer still on the way. Slickshot's still a pretty good threat. We're gonna block with the. We're just gonna block with this, I think. No, we'll take the damage actually. Honestly, I think I value getting in with the Clockwork Percussionist more. That is really a really good draw. So let's start with a Ren's Resolve. We'll see what they do. I'm guessing they have another go for the throat or shoot the sheriff, which does hit us. And if they do have a shoot the sheriff, they're probably gonna need to do it. They're gonna want to do it now. Okay, so we hit Swift Spear. It doesn't really benefit us right now. Let's play the land. Let's go to combat. I know we can play the Shelter by Ghosts and get a ton of extra damage in, but I think they're thinking about killing the Slick Shot, and we want to force their hand. We want to make sure that, yep, there it is. So if we played the Shelter by Ghosts, we would have just they would have just 2-for-1'd us. We're happy to take this trade. Okay, they're not going to take this trade. They are going to take this trade. That gives us a Lightning Helix, which is nice. So what we're gonna do actually here is, since they're playing Go for the Throat, we're gonna Shelter by Ghosts on just the Thopter, get the Preacher out. Because it has the ward, which is nice, but it also is an artifact creature, so they can't actually go for the Throat it. They can cut it down, but I think cut down's being played less now. Plus they probably would have just cut down the Slick Shot, I think. Okay, so they're playing the Demon deck. They want to make a Demon, that's fine. So let's play the Swift Spear. Let's play the Battlefield Forge. We'll play this Ren's Resolve. And then that's fine. We're gonna attack with the Swift Spear right now, because if they block, we can kill the Demon. Like, we're gonna play this Helix regardless this turn, just because like we want to get through to them, or like we want to use it while we got it. Okay, so they are gonna do this, so we'll trade. We'll take this trade. So we just send this at them, bonk them. They do kind of 2-for-1 us, but we've got pretty good draw value still. I think it looks like they're thinking about firing up the land, which will give them a Demon, and I mean, they haven't done the other side of the Annex yet, so they don't really need it, but they probably want to fire that up before they do the Annex. No, they're going to do the Annex now. They want the cards. They'll play that, though, to help keep them stable. Well, let's play a Mountain. Let's just play the... Let's go to combat. We'll hit them for 2, gain 2. So we're not going to block with that. We'll play this Count on luck. We'll lose that Mountain, who cares? So ideally, what we want to do next turn is we want to be able to play the Sarah Redeemer and then be able to play something immediately following it. We're not super worried about if they get the Annex online. I mean, like, we have a draw engine too to keep up with them, so I think it's fine. And we can probably out aggro them because they're looking to overwhelm us. Like they're looking to be a lot slower than we are. And as long as we can keep up with them and don't let them take down our, like, overwhelm us with their removal too much, I think we'll be okay. How much does that cost? It costs 4, so they could turn that into a Demon and just with it tap still. That's probably what they're gonna do. Yeah. So now we take the damage. So we hit a Verge. We hit a Defaced Gallery. Well, this has to be played this turn, so let's play that. We're still not ready to play the Sarah Redeemer, and we don't have to either. The concern I have is because they likely have it's still likely that they have like some form of removal. Let's play the Challenger. And I guess we'll just unlock this. And then we'll attack. Attack them for 6. They'll probably block, or probably just chump here. They probably don't want to get too low. I can't imagine they need the mana from the elves. Okay, so they take the damage. What are you thinking? Sentinel of the Nameless City. Sure. Maybe we should have left the Challenger in exile. Because then we could have played the Sarah Redeemer and then the Challenger right away. I think we're going to have to play the Sarah Redeemer this turn, regardless, just to have a nice wall. And we're going to hope that they don't actually have removal right now. They've seen a lot of cards. They haven't exiled, or haven't tossed anything, really. Slick Shot's pretty good. Actually, this is pretty good. So let's play. They're tapped out. We have the mana to do this. So let's play the Sarah. Let's play the Sarah Redeemer. We'll play the Slick Shot. They're reading the Sarah Redeemer. Make that bigger. We'll play the Clockwork Percussionist. Make that bigger. So they have 3 blockers. If we're definitely attacking with these 2. So that's going to be 3, 7. Oh, I think we just win if we go all out. Because they can block... Oh, but they can block these 2. We're going to severely gut their field. We definitely want to swing here. This is tough. We don't want to just lose our creatures. We could probably swing with the Clockwork Percussionist because they have to block that. So something of theirs will die. And then we just keep the Challenger back, I think, as a blocker, just so we don't get like completely hosed. We'll gain 3 from the Thopter as well. And we have the Sarah Redeemer back to the block. So we're kind of forcing their hand. They have to decide what they want to get rid of, but whatever they lose does give us some advantage. They probably want to keep the Sanctuary, so they have a Demon still. So they've got to lose their Sentinel or the Preacher. They're going to lose the Sentinel. It's fine. So then this gives us another card. Pia is pretty good because we're going to get another card from exile from Count on Luck. So now they have to be able to smash through 15 life on us. They can probably kill the Sarah Redeemer, which is fine. It's already done. It's already done what we needed it to. If they do, they probably don't have more removal, so they probably can't hit the Slick Shot too. Killing the Thopter doesn't really help them anymore because even if they get their Preacher back, it doesn't save them. Sure, you have a Scavenging Ooze. Considering they're cracking that, I think we're probably good. They don't have Creature Land. I don't play a Creature Land in this deck either. It might be right to. I just haven't usually found a time where it's like the thing I want to do. And we're good. That'll do it. And that was the Sarah Redeemer game. That's just the power of Sarah Redeemer. So this is a possible trap of a hand. We don't have a lot we can do, but we're going to keep it because we've got the 2 Rens Resolves to draw, and we're against aggro. Yup. This doesn't look good. Hey, maybe they have a bad hand, though, right? Sarah Redeemer here is a dead card. Pretty much. We're not getting to where we can play Sarah Redeemer. If we do, and if we resolve Sarah Redeemer, we probably just straight up win. Monstrous Rage? Yep, Monstrous Rage. We'll take 5. Ow. I mean, if that's all they got, though, that's not terrible. Okay. Emberheart Challenger's pretty good. Let's run him out. Do they have Shock up? Or Burst Lightning up? Let's try to get in there, because we're not blocking with it right now. What we want to do is we want to Shelter by Ghosts. Okay, so they're going to let that through. Heartfire Hero. And here's the real question. Do they have anything to play? They seem to be out of lands. I really want them to tap out right now. Okay. That's fine. Let's play this. And let's Sheltered by Ghosts. Oh, I should have not played the land yet. That's fine. Worked out. We'll get rid of the Swift Spear. Come at you for 4. We just want to stabilize right now, really. They could easily, like, overrun us still. Depending on what they draw. I don't think they can kill us this turn. I can't imagine there's a draw that they can kill us on this turn with only 2 mountains. Especially since they haven't played a land this turn, too. Sure. Make it 5-2. 7. Okay. So, I think what we do here... Let's play Defaced Gallery. This will get us 1 more life, which could be big here, honestly. We go to combat. Hit you for 5. Gain 5. Play the Clockwork Percussionist. Now we have a Chumper. We got a Chump block here, which also gets us another card. Sure, another Heartfire Hero. They're probably going to swing still, because I don't know why they really wouldn't. They've only got 1 card in hand. You know, they've only got 1 card in hand. I think we just let them through. They can't have anything that can mean death right now. If they want to... Sorry, it was going to gain trample anyways. Sure, they can destroy our Clockwork Percussionist. We'll get a card. And that's pretty good. Let's try to be a bit greedy. Let's play Ren's Resolve. I think we've got this because I don't think they can... Okay, we nailed it. We play this this turn because it has to come in. We have to play it this turn. Let's just attack. Hit you for a bunch. I don't think there's a draw they could have that will let them do the damage they need to do. They need to do 9. Manifold Mouse gets them to 8. It looks like they don't have a Manifold Mouse. Unless they have like a 3 mana instant that gives like double strike and something else. Yeah, we're fine. So we go to 2, and then they die. Just bam, bam. Look at that. Beaten mono red. Where's my starting hand? Oh, there it is. This is fine. I think we'll keep this. So we'll do Elegant Parlor, then turn 1. Turn 2, we'll Ren's Resolve, and then turn 3, we'll play Pia. And hopefully after playing Pia, we'll be able to play... We'll hit a land off Ren's Resolve, so then we can play Pia immediately. Or we can play Pia and then immediately get a Thopter off her. Fabled Passage. Play an Elegant Parlor. Surveil. You can go ahead and crack the passage if you want. Painter's Studio. Yeah, this is a fine draw to have. This is a fine card to have in hand. We do want to... I think... I'm guessing this is going to be... probably like Sultai... Investigator? I forget what the guy's name is. The guy who like brings a bunch of lands back from the graveyard. It's probably going to be that. Never mind, that's a Plains. Boros. You're playing Boros too. What are you playing? That is not... That is a draw engine. And I have seen other people playing it. Interesting choice, though. Are we playing against artifacts, then? Luckily we have the advantage at least to play next turn. So not a crazy next turn. We're just gonna play Pia, play a land, and that's probably gonna be it. Herbrask's Forge. We will need to Shelter by Ghost that eventually. So there's probably some artifact deck. They probably want to use the artifacts. They're probably taking advantage of these being artifacts. For something. Okay, we at least got the Swift Spear too. So let's play Pia. I have to do this in the correct order. Let's play Pia. Let it resolve, thank you. Play this. Yep. You can put your page counter on anytime. And play the Swift Spear. So this sets us up pretty good for next turn, because then next turn what we'll do is we'll try to Shelter by Ghosts, put it on Pia to keep her protected, and then we'll take the Forge from them. Maybe we take the Tome. No, we should take the Forge. The Forge will, I think, the Forge will kill us faster, I think, than we can kill them. So we lose the land, but that's fine. We still got more card draw with the Painter Studio, which is nice. Temporary lockdown. That is unfortunate. So we aren't gonna... Well, I guess we're not gonna do that. Okay. Maybe we take the lockdown then. That gets us like all of this back. Oh, man, I really want to take... I don't know what we take here. Because like if we can try to take... I want to give them their tome back actually. Yeah, let's just play the Swift Spear. Let's Sheltered by Ghosts, the Swift Spear. We'll take the Forge. Set that back. Play land. Hit ya. Gain a little bit back. That'll at least like restabilize us. I got Fountain Order too. Okay, sure. You can Day of Judgment. That's fine. So this is like Boros Control, I think. Interesting. We are kind of set up to grind with Control, just not easily. Let's play the Painter Studio. We'll try to get more cards. We get a land. We get 2 lands. Let's just play the Carnival for now, because we want to untap land next turn. Play the Monkey. Hit you with Monkey. Resetting the Forge did help us at least. They do have the Fountain Port, so they're gonna start to be able to make blockers. What are you looking at what are you looking at my room for? Okay, so this is just Boros Control, it looks like. Pia's a good draw. They're stuck at 4 mana, which is nice. So let's play Pia. We don't need to play Quintorius yet. Let's play the land, make a creature. We'll unlock the other side of this. Go to combat. Hit you for 4, possibly. They can make a fish if they've got nothing else to do. Sure. Do you want to block? I'm happy if you want to block. That's fine with me. Okay, so we hit Pia. That's not really what we want to see. Let's just pass. There's no need for us to play her this turn. It's good to show her there though, because now if they take the turn to Wrath, then we can just play the other Pia. We actually, if we draw a land, we could play Quintorius and then play Pia. Sure, no blocks. Are they gonna sack this to draw a card? Yeah, that's fine with me. Honestly, I think we might just throw this Helix at their face. Yeah, let's just throw this Helix at their face. I don't think they're actually going to do anything else noteworthy. Let's just beat them down. Count on Luck is interesting. Well, let's go to combat. They're gonna get lost, Pia. That's fine. Hit you for 2. Well, we gotta play this Pia, so we'll play this Pia. Let's play the... Let's crack a map. Target the Thopter. Shelter by Ghost is fine. We'll play Count on Luck. Oh, they have 2 fountain boards. Temporary lockdown, sure. See, what they don't know is we're gonna hit them for a bunch next turn still. So let's do this. Oh, that's actually like really good. So what we'll do is we'll play this Battlefield Forge. We'll play Contorious Cond. I get a little bit Contorious Cond. Make a Spirit. Play a Shelter by Ghost. Target this. Hits you for 2. Take away your Forge. And it's your go. So now if they play like a Wrath or anything, that's still fine because they can't really do much this turn. We slowed down their clock significantly. Sure, Sunfall's fine. You get your 1/1. You can hit Contorious for 1. So we unfortunately hit a land. Let's... So how much can we hit him for it? If we... Let's discover, because we might be able to kill him. Okay, that's fine. We would have won if we played the Clockwork Percussionist first, but it's whatever. Oh, you know what we can't do, actually? If we take away the lockdown, that gives us a Swift Spear. And... yeah, okay, so we got this. What we do is we play the Shelter by Ghost. We take away temporary lockdown over here. We get our creatures. We make an extra Thopter as well from our land. And then we go to combat. They've got nothing they can do. And we go all out, hit them for a bunch, and they die. Sure, you can scry 1. There's no free spells here. Okay. Look at that. There we go. Nice. At some characters that I cannot read. This is pretty good. We can keep this. We'll start with Inspiring Vantage. Go ahead. Brushland. Okay. Play a Ren's Resolve. Hit some cards. Not what we wanted to see from that. I think we'll just cast the Ren's Resolve next turn. I don't think we're going to play Pia yet. Yep, we're not going to play Pia yet. We're going to cast this Ren's Resolve. Hopefully hit a land. Play the Inspiring Vantage. Play the Burst Lightning. Just shock you. We're going to keep this kind of... This game's going to be a bit slower. We have 3 Count on Lucks available to us right now. We're going to try to get a... Since they're not going super fast, this is a... Oh, they're struggling to hit their land drops, maybe. Never mind. So we're gonna just play the Count on Luck. This is gonna be a game where we're gonna have to really conquer a strong opponent. They're playing control. Well, actually, they're playing domain control. It looks like, or not domain control. This is just Selesnya. They're not. Probably just big spells. I don't know what exactly they're doing. It's weird to see this color combo. Plus like a Day of Judgment. What the hell is that thing? Good number of lanes you control. This attacks, enters or attacks. You can search for a basic, put into play tap. Sure. Okay, so maybe they are a domain because I see swamp. All right, so this turn will be easy. Let's just play Pia. Play a Slick Shot. Make a Thopter. Bonk you for 2. They might have an Elspeth Smite, which is probably what they're going to do to the Slick Shot. Yep. Hit you for 1. That's fine. Oh, this thing, I remember. I think I remember this card. I think this obliterated me at the pre-release. I did not do good at the pre-release for Aether Drift. So our engine is assembled. We now have infinite card draw and infinite creatures thanks to our card draw. Not infinite, but like a lot. So it's kind of up to them to start doing stuff. Did they just hard cast that? Sure. If that's what you want to spend your turn doing. We are unfortunately a bit slow right now. We are gonna also take 8. Ouchie, ouch. So what do we do here? We unfortunately do not have the speed I'd like to. Let's play the Percussionist. We'll play a... Let's Shelter by Ghosts here. Take away your... I have blockers now. Let's take away your Overlord. We'll hope you don't have another creature to make that go. They probably do. Then we'll get in there with Pia. We'll get in there just with these two. We'll leave 2 others back to block with. Now, if they have like a Day of Judgment, this is really bad for us. Ooh, Frank Throwback. They're gonna probably take out my Shelter by Ghosts. Oh, that's actually real bad. Because they can take out the Shelter by Ghosts, and then crew up the car. Oh, they're gonna take out my Count Unlock. Interesting. Leyline Binding. What are you binding? You gonna take the Thopter? Or Pia? So, okay, so they didn't want to take... They just took the Shelter by Ghosts. They're gonna take out Pia. Unfortunately, I attacked with her. They sure have a lot more mana than I do, and they're doing a lot more. I think we're probably dead this game. So we 100% are gonna block this with the Percussionist. Okay, we have drawn too many Count Unlocks. We're just gonna play Pia, play another Percussionist. Hit you for like 1. Heap up some blockers. And that's all. Overlord of the Mistmoors. Wee. Oh, they're impending it. I bet they're... I don't know what they're trying to do at this point. Whenever I see the second Beanstalk enter, I'm like, deck check. They're at 36 still. They're not drawing themselves out anytime soon. So the good news is if we don't lose Pia, we're still plenty good to keep the insects at bay forever. Yeah, they're gonna make a... They make a billion lands. We will block here, take 3. No, I wanted that to die normally. Okay. Well, the good news is we're not dead. The bad news is we still haven't gotten a land. So what we'll do this turn is we'll cast the Slick Shot Show Off. And that's all we'll do. I don't think we're winning this. It's going to be really hard to overcome them. Especially when every card they play draws them two lands. Or when every card they play draws them 2 cards. Not lands. I wish it was just drawing them lands, but they probably don't have a lot of those left in their deck. Yeah, you can crew that. That's fine. Oh no, not the llama. So that's gonna buff their whole team. That kind of ruins what my plan. Nissa! Oh, they can just ultimate that. Lightning Helix. Oh, I should have hit the land. That's my bad. Because now they can still get the buff. It's fine. We die. Now we're dead. Okay. That was that was unfortunate. Did I have fun in the match? No, but skip. Their deck's fine. I just lost. Anyways, thanks for joining for this quick Magic stream. Hope you enjoyed it a little bit. That's all for this moment, though. Bye-bye.